Hello, chat. Welcome in, welcome in. DJ, nice to see ya. Soli, you're here? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's actually insane. So, unfortunately, um, unfortunately, two of our players are gone. I was under the impression we'd have three, but I was messaged a couple minutes ago that one of them, Zero, he's sick, so he cannot play. At least I don't believe he'll be joining us today because he's not feeling well, which is fine. Yes, it is the D&D curse. The D&D curse is literally like the day of session, people don't show up because of like life or other reasons. So like, but it's fine because we at least have two. We have Soli and we have Andrew. So we're okay. We're okay. um, Philip, aka Cusco, plans on showing up at some point if he gets off work early enough, because I scheduled him today, even though he wasn't supposed to be. So it's kind of a little bit scuffed today, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. We got two individuals, and that's okay. And just a reminder, we do have Yomi tomorrow, but it's going to be at 2:30 CST because I have stuff to do later in the day, and I didn't want to just outright cancel Hustlin' Monday. Um, since it's been 2 weeks since we last hustled on just a Monday, so. But otherwise, without further ado, I guess I have one more disclaimer. Since we only have two people, today's stream might run a little bit shorter, um, because there's stuff happening this session that's kind of important. So I might not want to go too deep into it, but we'll see where we go. But I just want to give a disclaimer. We might only go for 2 to 2.5 hours today. Might be something like that. We'll see. We'll see. Without further ado, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Hello, chat.
Yo.
We're here. It's time.
Yup.
It's time for that lovely recap.
Alright. So, two brothers in a van. Wait, no, wrong recap. So we're at the guild. We chilled out one day. One full day. And then Zalor shows up. And I was like, oh shit, Zalor. I thought you were gonna be like longer. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Hey, maybe you want to be more graceful about talking to the kid? And then both of them just like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. And then they're really chill. So I take them to the conference room. They yap at each other for a while until the meeting gets cut. Not quite short because they're about done with their meeting, but it was a surprise. Terrible riots. They're similar to the Californian riots in America in Poopyville. No, in the fucking heart. And there's a volcanic exile, and I looked at, the boys like, damn, haven't heard this one before. That's a new joke. Anyway, so we also go to the heart using the teleportation circle from Zalor. I end up puking my guts out pretty much as soon as I get there because I did not roll good on a con save. It was pretty much split up into two things. There's riots going on everywhere, and the circle's being disrupted. Like the circle was broken and being held for some reason by infected folk, and also on top of that there's a Rexile just running around and shit. And on top of that there's a third issue, and that's what Zalor was caught up with a straight up Baru level threat from the Jeju Island raid from solo leveling, pretty much basically a 1-to-1. All you need to know about what was going on over there. But anyway, we decide, hey, let's spread out the circle while the other guys being Zalor's like guard, are kind of keeping the Rexile busy. So we end up working together, making a box, throwing all the infected folk and some probably not so infected folk into the box. Yeah. So they get put in the box, and crew comes to fix them. So we go on our way to try to stop the Rexile. It looks pretty hopeless for a minute. Until Rose just pulls out the see your death flashbang. Leave me alone. Then the
Mhm.
Rexall falls over, and we touch it when it falls over. Okay, that problem's done with and out of the way. Then to help Zalor at the tree where we hear fighting and screaming because we want to figure out where the fighting is. I assume I ended up getting back my brand back from that random dude, by the way, at some point when we went back to the teleporter circle because I handed bro my
Yeah,
message, hey, get a hold of
you would
Zalor
have,
deal.
yeah, you would have gotten it back.
Yeah. Anyway, so then, we fight on and go over to the basic entrance to the trials near the roots of the tree. And Zeller's just fucking throwing down with this guy. It looks kind of fair, but it's also completely not fair apparently because Zeller just like has armor that has magical properties and Jit does not. So he ends up pretty much losing that engagement wholeheartedly. There's no chance. They both get greased up and do like basically mud wrestling. If you've ever seen that, yeah, they engage in some good old fashioned mud wrestling because Philip decides to oil both of them up, so it looked like a freak off. It wasn't. Me and Rose ended up getting knocked unconscious temporarily, and then ended up getting healed. Along the way, our boy, this is something that I didn't include in the recap thus far, because I'm kind of terrible at my job, uh, is that our boy, Kalik, came with us and was kind of carrying, and that's how the Rexall got defeated, is it got teleported out by Kalik. Kalik, in doing that, passed out, so he was our little passenger princess. Kind of reminds me of another certain D&D tabletop we played. Shrug. Couldn't tell you which one that one was. Definitely not Caleb. Anyway, point being said, the day is saved and Vadric shows up to quote unquote aid in the relief efforts, which is kind of sus afterwards. And
Kinda
also he's way late
sus.
to the party, which is kind of sus. And then we decided to hide Kalik because Vadric is kind of sus. Not gonna lie. And that's where we're at. Now we're missing 2 of the 4 folks that we had last time. And that's that. That's all you need to know. That's pretty much it. I'm underway.
Alrighty. So
Mr.
canonically, I'm gonna
Big
have Philip and Zero. They're just gonna go around to the city and help with the efforts of repairing and whatnot, and just
Yeah,
tell
just so
people.
there's a canonic reason why they're not here.
Yeah. So they kind of split off from you guys. And also they kind of want to keep an eye on some of Vatric's soldiers that are coming in to help.
Yeah, because it's kind of weird that he's here, but he's only here after all the shit, breaks down.
To be fair, he is the only person from another nation that showed up as well.
This is cap.
Well, unless you
Not
can
that
actually,
information, but I'm
the
other
Explorers and
guilds.
Adventurers Guild are off continent.
Mhm. That was help enough, but also it's not like all the other nations are militaristic in nature, like as a first and foremost deal.
Mm-hmm.
One's trading, one's got a lot of fucking people. They're basically just India, and the other one's just the other southern part of the other continent is just a desert that deals with their own shit.
Yeah, pretty much. They're
So between trading and a shit ton of refugees, they don't really have time
her
to worry about all that.
Brelia hasn't really been present much. I think Brelia was in the Accord though, if I remember
They were all
correctly.
part of the court, I thought, except for like the north part, maybe.
Anna Brecca was, Zudrosia was, the Heart was not, Encebus was not, Ablin was not, and Terran was not. But majority of the world was.
Anyway, point being said, Frederick's here. That's concerning.
Yes.
We don't
Okay.
like that.
So, yeah, Vadric moves in on a horse as he is. The horse has armor as well as he.
Yeah.
Several of his other soldiers follow him in on horses with armor and such, and he kind of goes through himself with his soldiers, telling them what to do and where to go to help with the efforts here. And that was after he kind of looked over you guys. He did look at you, but didn't notice Kalik. Or at least didn't
Good.
make it known if he did.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think we should probably get Kalik out of here as a priority because this is part of our secondary, like our fucking 30th, you know, obligation. Because just a party of basically silvers and bronze adventurers alike, all fucking just struggling, sweating their dick off in the forges of being real like good people. Just we're being too good. We're letting too many people take advantage of us. We're literally just a couple guys, a band of brothers against the world.
Against the
But yeah,
world.
yeah.
You guys are gonna see Vadric dismount kind of down the line, and after he finishes telling his soldiers where to go, they disperse, and he ends up calling Zalor over for a chat, and he pulls Zalor off to the side into one of the buildings that is mostly intact.
I look to Rose and then back to myself. Yeah, we're both in shitty condition. I'd love to eavesdrop, but that wouldn't be very good. And I'm also fucked up. So, Rose, I think we should probably get the kid out of here.
Yeah, let's get the kid out of here.
Wagon. So, yep. The circle got fixed, so.
I was gonna say I can use my invisibility, but I can't because I just used all my mana helping Kalik.
I mean, like, I could use a shit ton of stuff right now, but I can't use a shit ton of stuff right now because the assholes of the heart decided to no alchemy, all magic,
By the way, Vadric
So-
soldiers, some of them are alchemists. However, they're using this newfound magic to dispel the areas that they need to use alchemy on.
Lame. Imagine not being 100%, spec'd into alchemy. What a bunch of fucking losers that can't even stick to, they don't have any backbone. Anyway, let's get out of here before I start verbally harassing some helpers, some international aid from another country. Yeah. Well, as two pretty fucked up people and a kid, what's it like? What's the queue time look like up on these on the teleporter?
So the teleporters are currently being used to evacuate everyone in the area to... Okay, so right now it is fixed. However, they don't really have the time to get people to specific places. So the only place you can go right now, actively...
Cerebell, probably.
No, not to Serafeld. You can go to Zuvali right now. And that's it. So, if you wanted to go back home, you're either going to have to wait for a majority of the people who no longer have homes to be exported and transported out, or you're going to have to make your own, or you're going to have to take the long trek over to Arkfis for a boat ride, or over to the Diplomacy Guilds to use their teleporter.
Yeah, Diplomacy Guilds would probably be a good deal, and also just get us away from this. Yeah, Circle's not available for our use. So, I don't know. I say we probably just scurry on out the front door. If he needs us, he'll reach out with the brand here. So, I say we just get going.
You notice that as you approach the gate, some of Zalor's and Vadric's soldiers are actually keeping it closed off.
Alright, DM, I see you. Alright, I see you, DM. You don't want us to leave. Alright, I understand. Okay.
Mainly due to the
Rose,
fact
it seems
is
like
they're investigating specifically who did the crime.
Okay, that's cool. That's great. You know anybody? You know any building that's public to just sit in? Get off the street?
Where's better than
And
here?
also, yeah, anywhere better than here that's not on fire? In your many travels and amongst your grand wisdom?
Could you guys roll a perception check for me, please?
Yeah, we're just gonna die. It's over.
Yeah,
That's very comforting.
yeah, you guys are dead right now.
I'm
Brother, I'm
fine.
on 1 HP. I'm on 1 HP, brother. Hold on. Hold on. I'm cooked.
Yeah, and I'm not a healer.
I got so many pages in the way of my shiz.
I'm
I mean,
pretty
like,
sure.
I wish I could just go outside and...
Didn't Philip use his potions already too of healing?
Yeah, no, like, I mean, like, if I could just go outside the gate, grab some mud, bring it in, and then work with that, I could, like, use human transmutation on myself to mend my injuries, at least the minor shit. But, like, basically being all... I mean, do I still have broken bones? I did use human
No,
transmutation
your
on
bones,
myself.
your leg is okay now.
Yeah, so I know that I got, like, straight fucked up. Something.
That back blast was
Fierce.
something fierce indeed.
Yeah, no, I didn't, have a proper stance or whatever. Perception is what you want?
Mm-hmm.
Mediocre. Is what I say. About 14. But 23 is something truly immaculate. That's a 17. Natural.
Rose, you notice that there is some glowing yellow light coming out of the building that Zalor and Vedrick went into. But faintly.
Oh, hell nah. Hey, yo, where's where's Akira?
Can I go check
and
it
all this
out?
nonsense?
If you'd like, what are you doing with Kalik?
Yeah, I'm taking him. Like, as soon as Rose, like, starts to go to the side, I just, like, pull Kalik's, like, shirt over to me and, like, just hold him up.
Is he knocked out?
He's unconscious. He's been unconscious.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can help carry him.
No, it's fine. You can go check it out. I'm staying right here.
Okay, I'm gonna go check it out then.
Also,
Yep.
I do have my music stream up if you want to listen to it, but it's optional.
I'm listening.
I actually, hey Rose, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
And I flicker the sigil over to her. Take that. If anything happens, wish to break it, and break it, and you'll teleport somewhere safe. And I don't know how you'll reach out to me, but if something breaks out, then I'll know that that's probably where you're at.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna scurry off to a back alley away from the building, but like within eye shot of the building.
And you have Kalik?
Yeah, if there's any sort of box or steps, something to set him on, I'll set him on it and have him get comfy.
Yeah,
as much as possible.
Yeah, that works. Okay, so Rose, you approach the building, and it has the thing that the place that you saw the light coming out from was like at the edges of the door, and like the bot underneath it. So there aren't any windows to peer in or anything. There's just the door, and you notice this faint glowing coming out of the door, which happened to be this yellowish hue. When you approach, you don't hear anything inside.
Even if I put my ear against the door.
If you put your ear against the door, you can hear quiet whispering between the two.
Can I try to listen in as quietly as possible?
Can you roll both stealth and perception? Oh!
That's bad. That's okay. Jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle.
Coughing. Start clearing your throat outside the door.
Okay, so you sneak over to the doorway. However, as you kind of move over, you end up tripping and slipping on some rubble that was loose on the ground, and you fall against the door, slamming it shut completely.
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Hell no.
No.
And the whisperings can no longer be heard, or they stopped. It doesn't sound like anyone's coming out though.
Can I do something funny? I have cantrips. Can I use cantrips?
Yeah, those don't cost any mana.
Can I use Mage Hand?
Yes. What is your plan with this Mage Hand?
So Mage Hand, as long as I'm not attacking, can do things
Yes, this is correct.
such as open and unlock door. Is this door unlocked?
Yes, the door is unlocked.
I'm going to move away from the door and I'm going to open it with Mage Hand, when like not standing in front of the door at all. I don't want to be near this door. I want to be 30 feet away from the damn door.
You're gonna. Oh, you're okay. So where are you in perspective of the door?
Okay, so I'm not actually 30 feet away from the door. I am. Does it open in or out?
It opens out.
Okay, so I'm gonna be on the side that the door is not opening to, so I can peek in. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
the door
okay,
opens,
yeah.
I'm not gonna be stuck behind the door.
Okay. Okay.
Can I see? Like, am I of the perspective of the door
How
from across the street?
you'd be like, I can imagine you're like right across from this other building. How much are you opening the door is the question.
A crack.
Just a crack? Okay, so that means Milo, you can like see it
Just the
the
tip.
crack.
Just the tip. It's okay.
Okay, so Rose, you slightly crack it open, and how far away did you say you were?
I'm right next to the door.
Okay. So inside, you can see Vadric appears to have his hands kind of almost enchanted with this magic, more so that this yellowish hue is focused on his hands. And he has a very serious expression as he speaks to Zalor in a hushed tone. It's
Can
quite
I read the room?
insight, please.
Never mind.
I wish that Akira was here.
Uh,
He can apparently read the room. Apparently, even though he's terrible at reading people.
What kind of magic is he using?
The magic.
Oh, like the magic tarot he was using?
No, this is
No. Like his magic. Like
Oh, his
the
magic.
this is like the magic that he showed off at the Accord.
Yeah, like the stinky
Was
black
I there for
stuff.
that?
Rose was
No.
not, but the knowledge of his magic was made public at the Accord. So, and
Yeah,
it spread
like,
across the world.
the goddamn world.
It spread across the world like wildfire. So you would know of it, but you haven't seen it before. But so this
I
would be
would've
your
probably
first time
seen it
seeing
amongst
it.
the other men.
Yeah, almost all of the other men have that yellowish hue around them. Some more faint than others, but it's still there.
What about
What
the
does
guys in
Zalor
black
look like, by
at
the
one
way?
time?
What does Zalor look like? His back is currently turned to you, and he appears to be listening to him, kind of speaking with his hands. But what you can gain from your very vague outlook into this room at this moment is it looks like they're talking about something serious, and you don't sense malicious intent right now.
Man, I wish I could touch that door from here. I wish I could touch that door. I'm not coming over there though. I fucking refuse.
I am going to look at something real quick.
The moment I go over there, it's Kita Queen, and then the entire this door is just gonna blow up.
Boom.
I still have my boom boom in hand, but if I get back blasted one more time, I'm gonna hit my back on a rock and break my back.
Can I cast Minor Illusion?
Where and what illusion?
So I'm going to cast a Minor Illusion to whisper to only Zalor can hear.
Okay.
So it's like message, but it's not like message.
Yeah, I'm using it like message, but I'm because I'm should be close enough to him to whisper like this only to him using Minor Illusion.
You would be.
I'm going to whisper if everything's all right, give me a sign. She's concerned. That's it was a very concerned like lady tone.
I'm gonna blow it up. If nothing's alright, I'm gonna get the guys in here. SEAL Team 6 is gonna show up.
Sort of like I'm asking if it's safe.
Yeah, are we chill? We cool?
Zalor will take a quick glance at the door, making eye contact with you before quickly turning back to Vaedric without giving you any sign.
Buzz off.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
No.
Fuck, I wish I had invisibility right now. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
How
damn
much
it, damn it.
HP do you have?
I have 10.
I have 1.
What can I do with 10?
What can you do
Cry.
with 10? What level is invisibility?
It is a 2nd level spell.
2nd level spell. Ooh.
How far are we from the teleporter circle?
From the teleporter circle, you're probably like, I don't know, like 360 feet.
Huh?
Like
360 feet?
360 feet, something like that.
Okay. I'm gonna make a calculated decision. I'm gonna go back to my box and I'm gonna rip it apart. And I'm gonna go rip my box apart so I can make as many circles as I want and stuff a bunch of the squares in my bag.
Your circle's already
And
been,
I'm
or
gonna come
not
back.
your circle, but your box was already partially dismantled to release the people who were cured.
No, that's fine, bro. I just need a couple stones, brother. Just a couple rocks. If I can use human transmutation circles enough to mend my body, to make myself not on death's door, I'm gonna come hang out.
So
And
can
also
I
kinda-
use health for invisibility?
So, unfortunately, you would need 20 HP to do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it really breaks down to what level it is.
Yeah, so if you were to, you know what? Can you put invisibility in chat?
How do you? Yeah, say if it's like a tier 2, you should.
That's shatter.
That's shatter. My bad.
You're fine.
Wait. Where the fuck is invisibility? Oh, there it is. It's right above shatter. I'm blind.
You can't see it.
Dude. No.
I will let you downcast invisibility to level 1. So you'll
For
take
10 HP?
for 10 HP.
So is it like that? Is it really
I'll
a
be
shitty
unconscious.
video game?
Yes, that is your. If you wanted to go invisible, you'd have to go unconscious after it's finished casting.
But then you wouldn't have. Oh, after you're done casting.
After I finish casting.
Yeah, but you're still. That's nothing.
But it's also
How much time
downcasted, so instead of having an
It's one
hour,
action.
you would have a minute.
Yeah, L. No, don't do it. I'll
not
come
gonna do
come
it.
fix it. I'm gonna come
If
fix
you
it
had
with
one,
my agent.
yeah, if Milo fixes you, you can use it.
I'm gonna quickly duck back to Milo and give him insight what's going on.
Okay, so he's in the loop now.
So did I run back to my box? Have I not?
I
run
would
back
say
to my
during
box
that
yet?
time you ran back to your box and then came back.
Oh, how many rocks do I have? How many do I have in my hands and how many do I have in my bag? I'm gonna stone shape all of them.
I would say you got a total of like 7.
7 rocks?
7
Let's
rocks.
fucking go! Never has a character in any tabletop ever been hyped over rocks before.
7 rocks.
Oh my goodness! I can make them as thin as paper as I want, so I can use a lot of them. All right, what's up?
So they're having a discussion right now, and I casted a spell and asked if they give me a sign if everything's okay, and he looked at me but did not give me a sign. I don't know if that was a sign or not, but I'm taking it as no.
Well, he already got an engagement, and Vaedric is probably all right, and the magic that Vaedric has is better than his magic, so this is a pretty shitty situation, because if he decided to get heated, he'd probably win. So I think it's better to not shake shit up, but I did go back to the teleporter circle and get a couple rocks, so I can make some human transmutation circles to fix our limbs and bodies, so we're not nearly as fucked up, and I could also use it to camouflage our boy here. Yeah. So he's like hidden, so we can kind of like leave him here a minute.
Can I check on Kalik? Just
He's
make
Ethan.
sure he's okay.
He's Ethan.
He's EP.
He's Ethan. He's just unconscious.
He's just unconscious.
He's alive, but he's definitely unconscious. He doesn't look like he's even remotely conscious.
Out like a light.
Exactly. He's going. You can
Alright.
probably assume he's not going to wake up until, like, either tonight or tomorrow.
I have
Okay.
rock. Pull rock out. Stone-shaped rock to make flat rock. Like skipping stone. Kind of thin, kind of fragile, but I have a minor bag of holding. So I can put it in there. No problem. Make human transmutation circle. Me roll for human transmutation circle. Me lose 2 alchemy points. And then I have to roll.
And he's fine.
We are cool. Now how many uses can I get out of it, I wonder? Alright, you or me first. I'm in a bad way, but I can always figure it out. Like, what's your goal here? You want to get in there? You want to go look around?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Well, what's wrong with you? I like look at her closely. I'm like, broken. Anything broken? Got bruises, internal injuries, probably.
What do I have?
Roll a medicine check, both of you.
Okay. That's a new skill that I have not really done anything with, but I still did okay with.
It's
you have a
never
+4.
really used.
Yeah, it's very
Where's my
rarely used.
M for medicine? Holy
Oh,
shit!
wow.
I know what's wrong with you.
Okay, so, overall, you have a lot of burn marks across your body, as well as bruises. Nothing is broken, but you might have some internal bruising as well.
Okay, I can handle bruised rib.
Okay, so you just kind of look beaten and battered. That's not that bad. Well, I've worked with superficial shit before, so this isn't half bad, and I've done broken shit on myself. So let's give her a whirl. I touch, I grip, I pull out the disc on one hand, and I run my hands over the bruises and burns, and see how many I can get before it breaks. 1. How many do you want me to roll?
Rapport.
And then do you want me to like roll the d20 for effectiveness?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because all right now, it's not even as if I'm like, I'm just using what cells are already in. I'm not adding on.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of putting together. How many more?
Total of 4, so 2 more.
Okay, it fizzled in the last one, so I got
3.
most of it.
You get most of it.
Three of it done.
And then a d20.
Ooh, please be good.
You were able to make it them like the most severe ones were turned into minor ones, and the minor ones were turned into less minor ones. But
And that was for Rose, not me.
yeah, that was for Rose. So Rose, you can regain a total of 6 HP.
I can use 1 minute of invisibility. That probably fucking Matrix just apparently will still see you because he's like cheating or some shit. He's the final boss. Or at least he's a chapter boss. Oh, that's all I got for you. For now, anyway.
You should be at 16 now, I think.
Yeah, I'm at
Yeah, that
16.
should.
Okay.
Well, there's that. Well, what's the game plan? Obviously, I asked if you're gonna snoop in there or not, but like, do you need me to go get backup? Go get Akira? I mean,
I would try to find Akira. This situation is, I don't know.
pretty shitty. Okay.
I don't know what to expect. I don't think it's going to be good.
I feel like Akira at this moment would appear. As if he's been
Like,
eating.
speak of the devil and he has
He's
appeared.
fucking Batman. He's fucking.
I feel
No,
like
he appears and I jump. He appears and I will jump.
Commissioner Gordon, what do you
so.
need?
In my
Commissioner
mind,
Gordon.
I feel like Akira would be kind of weary of the fact that his master is currently talking to the big bad guy. So, I feel like he'd already be
And
around.
Bro, yeah. He just goes, "Hey," and then just fucking eek, and fucking. What's up? So yeah, he's in there, right?
Yeah.
And you guys haven't done anything yet.
I've asked if the situation was okay, and like give me a sign, and he did not give me a sign, so I don't know if things are going too well.
Akira's going to immediately look to the kid. He just looks tired. Yeah, all right.
He overexerted himself.
Yeah, no, I've seen that before. That was an Elephas. He did the same damn thing. He's probably one of the most valuable things here, and the second most valuable thing here is starting war. So, I'm gonna try to use a little bit more tact than that. But yeah, I'm gonna go see what I can get from it.
I'm gonna follow Akira over.
I'm holding. Akira's gonna be holding on to the sigil, and I'm gonna keep Milo right where he is, and I'm just gonna keep stone shaping some of the stones while watching.
Okay.
I'm gonna peek my head through the door. Actually, stealth is the first thing. I assume you want me to roll, so I'm not gonna be tripping over myself. But my stealth is pretty good.
Yeah, let's see it.
I will say.
You are part rogue.
Akira. Yeah, I know. So I'd be really throwing it back. You know, throwing it back.
Throwing
15.
it back. +9 to stealth. Good lord.
I took expertise in this.
Oh man, that's yeah. That makes sense. All right, you're able to sneak over there fine. Moving, you're kind of stepping around any of the rubble that you would have slipped over, or could have made some sound.
Can I like put my ear to the door before I even look in?
Yes, you can. Roll perception to eavesdrop. You hear their heart beating in their chest.
What are they? Tell me about it.
Okay, so
Tell me all about
it. You're able to hear them through the door, still talking in this hushed tone, and you're able to hear them, but you're only able to pick out bits and pieces. You hear Vader mentioning that he needs help from Zalor. You don't catch exactly what. And you mentioned something about some other guy, but you don't catch too much about him either. Zalor's mainly just listening during this time. He's not responding too much.
He just continues to yap. Yeah. I'm gonna like crouch away. I'm gonna skulk away till I'm not near shot and like usher Rose over.
I follow.
I'm sitting there crouched down in kind of like the Slavic squat, kind of just like knees. Okay. So he said something about a deal. So it actually seems like, in a way, Vadric's on the conversational defensive, if that makes sense. I'm not too good with this stuff, but you know, when somebody asks you to do something, you are obligated, or you're not obligated to, you know, repay the favor. It sounds like me that there's like a different power thing here. So odd, but not concerning.
Okay.
I think his whole everything all right, him looking at you was just like buzz off. I think we're gonna be okay, but I'm gonna stay here. Do you guys need help? You know, getting out of the city?
I think
Teleport.
it would be best if we can get out of the city.
Let's go back to Milo for now.
Okay.
Yeah, no. He's so basically shuffle over. Speaking, everybody. He's kind of laying it down. So it looks like he's breaking down a deal to Zalor. He needs Zalor's help with something. There's a guy that he needs help with, apparently, that's concerning, which is very weird for Vadric, considering he seems like the confident type. What'd you see when you looked in there? And this is just directed at Rose.
Oh,
From
I keep seeing glowing under the door and it makes me uncomfortable.
Do you
I
think
just
they're
don't,
like,
I don't know. Something feels off.
do you think they were like scrying something or whatever? Like he said he needed help with something, and it just seemed like Zeller was just listening, and the only thing he managed to do was look at us. The only reason I'm a little bit apprehensive about going in there is because
Oh no, I'm not going in there.
no, I'm a little bit apprehensive about going in there because it would blow whomever enters the area's cover of being not linked with Zeller or being linked with Zeller, which for you guys, I mean you specifically, you aren't really known to be affiliated, and you just got kind of strung up in all this mess. I don't know if they know that I'm affiliated with him, but I am. And Milo here. Let's switching PFAs. Yeah, I went to the Diplomacy Guild literally to speak with him, and then we both got apprehended together. So switch back. Yeah. So that would be pretty apparent that you'd probably be wrapped up in it. But I do have a secondary plan or something. Because it's kind of uneasy yet kind of safe right now. Both of us have a sigil, one to break whatever. If we have excess mana, which from the looks of it, you guys look poops. I could send him something directly, like straight to his brain. And if he wouldn't respond back or even bother to, then that would be a little bit more concerning. But right now we're working off of speculation, so nothing inherently is bad going on. This is a question to the DM on Akira's time spent since the Vadric's guys showed up.
Okay.
What's my read on him? What's Akira's like feel about him?
On the soldiers or Vadric himself?
Both, but mostly the soldiers, because like if you send a force of people that's technically under the we for all, but obviously this guy's like a traitorous backstabbing like snake, is what I'm like thinking in my head off of a knee-jerk reaction. He's putting his soldiers in an advantageous position where they're already up the walls of the heart, and there's soldiers here. It's pretty fucking concerning if you thought of this as two opposing forces. We lost all our advantage of the cliffs, and they're here. And now it's leader on leader confrontation. It's not going bad, but given a word via a untraceable sending, the same kind of deal we have set up, couldn't he just have his men start just fucking taking the town? Occupying the heart again?
I mean, you don't know the extent of his magic, but you could probably assume that if he wanted to, he could.
Well, yeah, so basically, that's my question is, what's my feeling regarding the men? Do they look neutral? Do they look...
I mean, they're coming in and they're
like they're
genuinely helping people get evacuated, and they're rebuilding the place right now.
I don't like that. Well, how about this? If you guys need to get out of here, I prefer to stay because I've got a direct line with him and various other things. But if you want to get out with the kid, then you can take my bag, stuff him in the bag so you can easily move him, because I know both of you are on the weaker side right now. And I can probably find a route for you guys to get out from the gates without question, probably using any sort of smuggling means of anybody. This is the anybody part is kind of a DM question. Anybody that I've caught trying to smuggle into the heart via not using teleporters, via like direct movement to get out.
Is this after the incident? You're asking?
Well, no, I'm just saying as my time as a peacekeeper cop, if I've seen anything of smuggling in to the heart and out of the heart, not using teleportations and not using the main gate, would I know anything? Would I know another route? Or actually, otherwise, as a time as a soldier, to retake the heart.
There is one.
There's one.
If you look to the map, there is a giant fissure right outside the wall that partially goes a little bit underneath it.
Okay.
That is the only place
like
that you could go.
A new valley.
Yeah, but it's a fissure from when the weave was when it sprouted originally. So it has a lot of its roots down there, which is why the fissures were created.
Okay.
So there is
a
fissure.
The only thing is that it's a fall.
That's the only thing right now, yes. Especially after the Heartless War, a lot of it was locked down and doubled insecurity and such.
Okay, so it's a path that's not traveled by, but it's guarded.
Correct.
Oh, I have a really bad idea.
I'll go ahead and pitch it. Kira's pretty.
Oh, this is not an idea I'm gonna pitch. This is an idea I'm just gonna do.
Okay, cool.
You see Rose sort of like shake off a little bit, like she's like prepping for something, and then she like wipes her hands over her face and over her hair, sort of like calming herself down, like psyching out nerves, and then she's just gonna walk away.
Can I watch her walk? As in Kira and or Milo?
Yes.
Like, because like I was just sitting there. Is she walking towards the door? Perchance.
Is she?
Oh, she's not. She's not walking towards the door right now.
Where's she walking?
She's walking more towards the guards and then doing like a big loop towards the door. Like she's coming in from a different direction.
Oh, okay.
So she's not doing a straight on approach. She's going to come in from the side. Okay. So she's going to like walk along the side and she's going to brush herself in some like dust and smolder. She's going to like make herself look a little more ruffled up. Right? Like she's just
wounded.
Not that she's necessarily wounded, that she just got done like helping with this thing. She's tired and she's looking for a place that she can rest for a moment. Do you see where this is going?
High charisma. Let's go.
Exactly. I'm gonna walk to the door and I'm gonna open it. I'm just gonna straight up open the door and stand in the doorway and like look around in the room, see that there's 2 people in there, and be like, "Oh, sorry," and close the door. Or not all the way back to where it was. She's gonna stand there for a second though, like confused of like, there's 2 people in here that are high tensions. What can I get from that? Do I have to roll for performance or anything?
Are you playing?
Yes, I am playing a part. I'm actively not being myself.
Well, okay, so I meant, are you playing a song?
No.
Okay, well then, in that case, it would be deception. Because you're trying
It'd be
to play
deception. Oh
Performance.
shit, my deception's not great. I was hoping for performance. That's fine.
If it
I
was
can
more
make this.
theatrical, you could probably get away with it. But of course,
Yeah, if
you're
it was
just
more theatrical.
Okay, fine. Can I make it more theatrical?
You can, yes.
Like very dramatic. Like
Oh
I
my
burst open the
God.
door. Yeah, I burst
Oh
open
my
the
bad.
door.
I'm sorry.
Oh my great heavens! I am so sorry about that.
Yes, roll performance.
That's in character, by the way.
Oh, I know.
Yep.
My God.
Okay, so Zalor knows who you are. Vadric does not. So you pull it off quite well. To everyone in the surrounding area, they would have just assumed that you're not from around here. I mean, you aren't anyways. But Vadric doesn't seem to recognize you. What are you trying to gain while you're kind of just standing in the doorway while they're talking? They both just pause and look back to you as you're just in the door.
Look at you like you're just fucking home.
I am again gonna try to read the room as best as I can, just trying to get the vibes because now they're both looking at me. I can see Vadric. I'm trying to get a read off of him. I'm curious of the situation. Very, very curious.
Roll insight, please. Okay, it looks like the overall vibe you're getting from the room is you feel this tension in the air just being in the room. You don't know if that's because these are two world leaders that are just speaking or if it's because of their conversation. Regardless, you feel this tension in the room that you could cut. And it looks like for a moment when you first open this door and you catch them still in conversation, Vadric looks almost scared. But when you open the door
Vadric
completely...
looks scared?
Yes. And when you completely open the door, his face completely changes to a poker face. And it's gone. As for Zalor, he seems to have his poker face by the time he turns around to look at you. What are you doing that you're just like? You said you're gonna close the door after that?
I'm going to apologize for the rude interruption, and I'm going to excuse myself.
They kind of both just stare at you and blink as you excuse yourself.
I'm going to...
As if they just don't really know how to react.
Good. That's exactly how I wanted that to go. I'm going to crack the door like it was before, and I'm going to walk down the street like nothing's happening.
Are you gonna loop back again?
I'm going to loop back to Milo and Atera. Oh. Kira, but as I'm walking over, I'm gonna dust off all the brush. I'm gonna brush off all the dust on me. Where? Maybe coming back soon. Who knows?
Shredder, where? Anyways. So you go back to them, the other two, and the unconscious lad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was that about?
I got more insight.
Okay.
Vadric, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have a poker face when I first opened the door. Like, before. He looked scared. I don't think I've ever seen a world leader, like, look like that before.
Not cool. Lose his cool.
Lose his cool. But soon as it registered that someone was there, went immediately back to neutral.
So you're saying that he's not nearly as scary as he looks, and he's also just a total fucking wimp, apparently.
I don't know if I would say that. The tension was so thick in the air that I could practically cut it. I would run into it. If I would try to walk into that room, I would fall
Yeah,
over.
tension so thick you cut it with a knife. Yeah, I know that.
Yes. It is. It's really bad. So I don't know what they're discussing, but it's something very serious, obviously.
Well, here's the play, right? He can brief us, and he seems to be the one in power dominance right now. It seems like in the conversation, right? So we could just let things lie, relax, rest up, and keep watch in the room. But that's about it, honestly. It doesn't seem that concerning.
And this is why I don't like teleporting. I don't have my carriage with me.
Be an interesting way out, but I don't know. Right now, there's just really not much to play on, really at all.
I'm going
I'd like to gain the
to
insight of
curl
what it
up
is.
on the ground, like sit down on the ground, pull my knees to my chest, and watch the doorway.
Yep. I'm gonna have both my guys scooch off to the side so they're not casting, a heavy silhouette inside the alleyway. Keep low key. Especially if there's any windows from the room they were in that would, have a sight line on the alleyway.
No windows that I know
no
of.
windows?
No.
Okay.
Not on the side that I was going to peek in.
Okay. Well, just get off to the side and watch the door.
May I have you 3 roll a dex save, please?
We're gonna fucking die.
Oh my god, I'm sitting down,
Dex save.
curled up.
That looks about right.
Hold on.
Is that first one
Move.
for... Who's that?
That was
first
Akira.
one? Okay, that's Akira.
And that's Milo.
Are any of you trying to grab Kalik?
I'm going for Kalik. I'll go for Kalik.
Yeah, that's fine. So, what's like the knee jerk? What like, because if my character sees an individual, Akira's probably gonna whip his pistol out, like whip his gun out and try to shoot it, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm expecting an
if it's
explosion or
Milo-
something.
Yeah,
So-
I don't know.
You're going to see this yellow light emanate from inside of the room that they're speaking in, and you're going to see the front of this building explode as this force just explodes out of it. And you see Zalor get sent out, straight out, and he flies into the building right next to you guys, and rubble flies everywhere. And you see Vaedric kind of walking out with this magic, as you can see it moving in his hands in this almost chaotic way, as he's bending it to his will, forming it into this darkened sword that he wields in one hand as he slowly walks towards Zalor, who is currently embedded into a wall.
Bro, he just impeded himself. It's a magic, and he turned into a sword, guys. He's now a melee combatant. This is crazy work. He can do anything with the magic, and he turns to...
This is bad!
Okay.
Vaedric looks over to you guys, and it appears as if he does notice the boy, as his eyes widen slightly, but he looks back to Zalor. I am sorry to do this to you, friend, but it simply is your time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No! I'm gonna put it boot to ass on him! Akira fucking just says, get the boy out of here! It's just running over.
I'm grabbing the boy and I'm fucking running, bro. I backpack carry the kid. I don't fucking care.
So bro's embedded in the building, yeah?
Yes, there appears to be a hole in his chest that goes through his body.
Okay, new plan.
And to describe the wound, it goes completely through his armor and his body, and it appears as if the magic is... Yeah, it appears as if the magic is still, that Vaedric used, is still present in this wound, almost as if it's trying to eat him from inside.
Okay, cool. It's attached to him, so it's like a grapple. So like the magic's grappling. That's cool. If it gets teleported to, that's fine. But guess what I have? I have a sigil. So combat slide, gun aimed towards Vadric, clutch arm on Zalor. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Reach into my pocket, squeeze my pocket,
Dex save,
break
please.
it. Let's fucking go!
Dex save, please. Let's see it.
I'm gonna succeed. Fuck.
No!
No, it's fine. I have HP to burn. I'm basically put myself in between both of them.
Okay.
If I get boot to ass, that's fine. I'm gonna still break it.
You pull out the sigil, and he swipes his sword across the air, and he cuts off your hand with the sigil that had it.
Shit!
Which hand is that? That is your left hand.
Oh shit, that's fine.
So it's not the...
Stomp on it.
Could you please take 20 hit points of damage?
Holy fucking shit.
I'm stopping this right here, right now. Let's see.
You're gonna see that the your hand that was cut off
56.
gets consumed in void, and the sigil also gets consumed. Or rather, by this energy he's using. It's different from the...
Well, this is definitely within character. This is in character. This is definitely an in-character moment. Ready to lay down my life for the job. Let's fucking go! You know what every man dreams of is his fucking last stand. Let's see. I can't really... He's getting eaten up to death. He's like getting fucking Amaterasu'd from
You
Naruto.
feel
What the fuck can I even do?
feel Zalor kind of grab the hand that you have on him, and he speaks to you kind of weakly. Akira, I need you to go with Rose and protect Kalik. Just go. He needs to live. If I'm a martyr for a war, that's fine.
God damn it! No! You served in the fucking last war, you're not gonna die in this war! I say fucking turn it around, standing up, fucking pointing my gun at him. More so ready to just fucking to dodge. I'm holding my gun. One fucking stump in my left stump and my right hand on my gun. As I stand in front of him. Standing here, I realize you're just like me, trying to make history, but who's to judge the right from wrong? But when our guard is down, I think we both agree that violence breeds violence. Anyway. Hold action to dodge. So get your ass up and get going. We're going together.
I would if I could, but I can't move with this wound. Akira, this is the end of the line for me. I'm sorry, but I used all my magic on that soldier, and I don't know what to do with this.
I hate this. Fuck. I just put Stump to head. Fuck. Oh. Fuck. I just turned my head down and fucking run into the alley, and I'm just gonna shoot as many shots and just pull the trigger on my gun as many times at fucking Vadric as I run away like a little bitch. Because that's all I got, bro. I got a Stump missing. I can't grab people without my hand.
So you're just kind of shooting as you're running after Rose and Kalik?
Yeah, basically just blind firing, like I'm doing a drive-by, but while on my two legs. Just blindly at Vadric, just to fucking get him to stop, drop, roll, anything. To give me a better chance to run.
You hear the sound as if your bullets did, at least some of them, hit him, although you don't see much of a reaction or hear much of a reaction as you're running past these now soldiers running towards the...
Wait! I have an idea! He can't get up! That's fine! I'm gonna put him in a bag! How big is he? How big is he?
He's bigger than 5 feet. He's a Drake folk.
But if I crunch him up, yeah, just really shove him in there.
If you want to go back and try your life with Vadric, you may.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Fuck.
A lot of so Zala's men are running from where they were at the gates, and they're running over to the situation. And Vadric looks
man, I'm shooting at
over. He looks over to you, Rose, and he makes eye contact with you just for a second.
Oh, he's got to know who I am.
And,
Fuck!
and then he looks to the boy and back to you, and he lingers for a moment before turning back to Zalor. And the image of the two are kind of engulfed in men from both sides as you guys rush out the gates.
Oh, out the front door? Great. Wasn't looking to do some straight up fucking peak gameplay while playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
With a kid. With an unconscious child. Well, shit. Well, the war's gonna start.
So you guys rush out of the gates now that there's no men there. Where do you go?
Well, best tracks diplomacy guild. What's my stump look like?
It's
I'm
bleeding
going
profusely.
home.
Hey, Milo, I say I have the gun already put away. I'm clenching the fucking, like, this is wrist cut off.
Yes.
Yeah, thumb wrapped around and just fucking, just a vice on the veins. Could you help me with this? Hand's gone. Like, at least, just like, you know. Auto-res it something. Yeah, sure, I guess. Time to burn another and try again. I'm gonna try to fix at least the stump or try to regrow as much of it as physically possible. Just with whatever blood. So it might look like a blood hand for a minute. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Could you roll, please?
Pope. All right, try again. That's one down. So we're down to 4. Or we're actually no, we're down to 5 rocks. All right, made it. Use it. How many more times do you want me to use it?
How many times are you going to use it?
As many times until it fails. To
That's
try to
fine.
get a nice, good one.
Okay.
Okay, another 3 uses and failure.
So roll a d20, please.
D20
With proficiency.
with proficiency, so it's like a 5.
Okay.
Still.
You
Which actually
manage
makes sense.
to
Vibe-wise.
get his hand, but there's cuts and stuff and scabs all over it. But it is
Oh,
a hand.
That is so fine.
I
don't even care about the HP.
Yeah, you're not going to regain any HP, Kira, but you have a hand now. However, it is very weak right now, and it hurts like hell. But you're fine. You have a hand.
That's fine. They said that. Honestly, I've been through worse.
You have been through worse.
Question mark.
Yeah.
Question mark. I don't know about that.
Well,
It's pretty
I guess
bad.
that's true. I don't know if any of your criminal activities that you've dealt with have dismembered you.
Resulted in a loss of a hand. Yeah, no, that's kind of. Well, we're down 1. Hey, I heard that you guys also have a sigil. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. A sigil. You know. Just anybody here? I heard that you were also distributed ones within your party.
Oh, I'm
Last I
fucking
knew,
gone.
Milo.
I didn't
Oh.
stop.
Well, shit. Hey, did you take the kid?
Yeah, I did.
Fuck.
Where are you running
Hey,
to?
did you see where she went?
I'm heading back to, like, towards the. Oh my gosh, my brain.
Diplomacy Guild?
No, I'm heading towards the docks at
Arkfist?
Arkfist to head to Seraphel.
Oh. Okay. We're heading back home. That's fine.
I'm splitting the party. How about that?
Okay, well now I'm gonna head out. It's me, myself, and I.
That depends
Solo
on if
ride until
they
I die
wanna-
because you got me for life.
It depends on
Ooh.
if they want to follow you or not.
Yeah, no, I do want to follow.
Okay.
It was just gonna be, ooh, it's just me, myself, and I. So ride until I die because you got me for life. You know, that's me. That was, I thought that was gonna be me with me and myself and I. No, I'm following you. I'm not trying to do schizophrenia the entire session. Fuck, I'm not trying to do it right now either.
Okay, so you guys are going back to your guild?
I guess, even though it's in Zero Sin, it's in the heart of enemy territory. Vadric's in deep, so they're gonna take the heart, but unless they moved the kid, this is actually an opportune moment to storm, fucking break down into the prison and fucking storm it, take that shit. Take the kid right now. So honestly, this isn't half a bad deal. If I can get my hand right, and then storm that shit correctly. And then, get to Incubus, because it's probably the safest place right now.
Alrighty, so am I good to... You guys are heading straight to the
Yep.
guild? I can time
Yep.
skip?
Yeah, we were arc fisting.
Yes.
What's like the on the road? What's like the deal? How fast is news fucking spreading that like what's going on? What do we know so far?
So, as you're traveling, so I'm assuming you guys are taking the path directly out of the heart over to Arcfis.
Yep.
So you guys are passing through a lot of farmland, and not really a lot of cities or anything before you make it to Arcfis. But once you do make it to Arcfis, there are people who came from the heart after the volcanic Rexile attack, but it doesn't seem like anyone's making a commotion about the death of Zalor or anything like that.
Nah, he'd get true resurrection used on him. It's all right. Also, here's my question: where the fuck did the Adventurers Guild go? Where the fuck? Where did the Explorers Guild go? Where'd they go? They can fix
They're
him.
still in the
I
heart.
can't.
They're still in the heart, or at least they
Okay,
were when you
great,
left.
great. I hope they mob the fuck out of Adric and just jump him, JJK style. That's probably not gonna happen because he's probably just cheating. He's probably good at hacks. Interesting. Well, that's all I have to fucking say. That's my 2 cents.
Okay. Also, Arcfis is currently allowing free transportation to the surrounding area.
Cool.
Due to the incident, so they're keen on at least the volcanic Rexile.
Was gonna fucking stow away regardless if they fucking said no. So I mean that's cool.
Okay.
By this point, if I've met up,
You would have.
so it's easier on everybody. I would have probably either asked to take the kid into my own hands and bag the kids so he can freely move without him, and also with him without question, because I could just hide him and conceal
He
him.
is. You ask that, she's gonna snap at you and say
okay,
no.
great. That's fine. Hey man, bag the kid. Wake up. We move faster.
Not bagging another kid, bro. That don't look too good.
Dude, I bag as many.
Yeah,
Bro, you don't
bro.
understand. It's completely chill.
Oh,
It's a non-liminal space, and as long as their head's above quote-unquote water, they're fine.
This is true. Also,
Nah,
by
just,
the
you know,
way,
whatever.
just for reference on how it feels being put in the bag of holding.
It's a non-liminal space.
Yeah, so it feels like you're just in this void.
Floating.
However, it only because if anyone's bigger than 5 feet, they technically can feel the edges of it, and it feels it's just like a box, a void.
Yeah. So imagine if you were that you are swimming, right, and you get tired. Have you ever posted your chin up on the edge of a pool?
Yes.
That's
pretty
what
much
you
what's
feel.
happening. Yes.
Yeah, you're in a warm pool at the Metro Center. You know, it's warm. It's like body temperature, so it doesn't really feel like much, and you're just hanging there. But you're also not sinking. Nah, bro. But you refuse that enjoyable. That's the best seat in the house right there. That's okay.
Nope.
Okay. So you guys make it back to your guild in roughly 8 hours from that time.
Here's my question: Are the boys back? Where the fuck are they? What happened with them? Party was split, bro.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me all about that.
So they were able to get sent out via teleporter, and they went to Zuvali, and then they took a teleporter from Zuvali to Seraphil. Or not Seraphil, the R&D.
That's crazy.
It was a little costly on them though. At least to go from Zuvali to the R&D, they didn't have to pay to go out of the heart.
Yeah.
But they did manage to make it out.
We're all in this together.
So
now I'm gonna have to weaponize this fucking
now,
guild.
Since the travel took about 8 hours to get back here. Kalik is still out.
No more guards.
Yeah, no more guards. The guards are gone. Zalor's guard is gone.
Can I pilfer through Philip's stash before he gets back and fucking drink some potions to fix my hand?
He doesn't have any
wouldn't
potions.
care.
He makes those every day.
Oh, he makes them every day? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, he makes them every day.
Yeah, so I'm just like, here,
You're pilfering through him,
Philip's coming
so-
back. Yeah, Philip's coming back, and he walks through the door, and he just hears ting, ting, ting as we moving bottles. I'm like, shit. Oh yeah, bro, I make those, by the way. Shit. Oh, it's fine if my hand looks degloved. That's all right. I'm not gonna get any questions about that. All right.
What do you guys plan to do now that you're back at the guild?
Kalik is going into my wagon, onto the hammock. I lay on the floor or the other hammock, and I'm immediately out.
Akira set up perimeter. Milo also probably increasingly paranoid now that his security detail under Zalor is not here, and also Zalor just saw them and saw us. Did he see Milo?
He did.
Wait, that means that okay, so let's go off of the evidence that he intercepted the mail at Seraphil. That still means that he knows we're in Zudr. That is not good. I don't know if you didn't know that, but I think that's not good. So it's either weird, all in, play on going into Eliphas and just trying to take the kid immediately in hopes that he's there, and if he's not, then that all in play is pointless. Go to Incubus where it's safe, or disappear among the people in Zavali and ditch the guild for now, if he knows where we're at. And that's the most paranoid approach to that.
We have a new guard, by the way. Caroline is taking role as a guard now.
Oh, cool.
That's
So,
a
Caroline,
little
here's the deal. Here's
So-
the deal. They doxed us, and Zelwar's dead. You remember that guy that showed up that one time? Yeah, dead.
Oh, awesome.
Corpse. Yep. Probably. Maybe. I mean, he had a hole inside of him. He got turned into a Krispy Kreme donut.
Oh,
That's
God.
kind of out of character. he's now...
What is this Krispy
He's
Kreme
now-
donut you speak of?
Yes, quite.
What is a donut?
Him. He is a
No.
donut.
He is a donut. Yes, that is what that means.
Indeed.
Well, shit. That's not good. I hope what's his name? Iliac fucking got out of town.
He was planning on going and settling down somewhere.
Fuck my parents. Ah, fuck. My parents. They're in the heart. They're outside the heart, but they're still in the heart. They're smart. They'll come to Zavali. They'll vanish amongst the people in Zavali. If they're smart. Which they're not. Which they are. They're literally ones of fucking loyal. They're smart. Yeah, there's nothing really can do. So I'm gonna burn. Now that I'm on nice cold ground, I'm gonna burn a couple more trap-based transmutations and just set them up amongst the tree line outside, not really around the main path, but kind of around the main path, and I'll burn the rest of my alchemical stamina on them. And I have 24, so that breaks down to 12 traps. 12 traps of 5x5. Pitfall traps, just make a lot of noise and such. And seeming as we're going to be staying here at least one more night, after Akira's perimeter is, after the safety of the perimeter is established via Milo, he's probably going to get some rest. So I'm at 0 for Milo. Akira still has some magic. Yep, that's the plan, I think.
Alrighty.
Can I take a long rest?
You may.
Yep.
I'm assuming Milo
That's what
is
the
as
plan
well,
was.
or is Akira taking a long
Yeah,
rest
that's
too?
everybody.
Okay.
We're all doing it. I set up
Long
that
rest it up
perimeter,
in.
and
I'm gonna long rest for the other individuals as well. Just so that when they get back, they are fully rested as well.
not fucked.
Yes. Don't you gain grit on? Hold on.
On long rest, yes. Yeah, that's not a problem.
Oh, that was my bad.
It's fine.
I feel like he's been so it says you regain 1 expended grit point each time you roll a 20 on the d20 roll for an attack.
Yeah, if
Okay,
that,
so it's
that
d20.
means that.
Or deal a killing
natural.
blow with okay, yeah. That works.
Yeah. No, he asked you about that. He regained
he did.
1 grit from that. Because it was a fucking volcanic Rexile. If you didn't give him the grit, I would have stroked out. Because that's a CR rating way out of our pay grade. Right there.
Precisely.
Yeah. That's all I got planned.
Alright, well.
So we long rested up.
So you guys long rest, and you wake up the next day. Kalik is currently still unconscious. You guys don't see anything outside your guild or anything going on right now.
That's what they want you to think. It's all just a domain expansion. They've already closed in our location.
Little do you know, the entire country is just a mimic.
Yep. We just get eaten right now.
Right.
We're already in the stomach. We're already taking acid damage. No, I'm gonna keep Milo where he's at. As Akira, in the morning, I'm going to run to Serafel to get the news. Like, as fast as possible.
So you're,
and then
so
run
you're
back
just
as fast as
so
possible.
Milo is just waking up, going to Serafel.
Or not Milo. No. Akira is waking up,
okay.
and he's fucking, yeah. Fuck the civvies. I'm not wearing civvies anymore. I'm not even gonna bother stopping at Xerix.
Alrighty. So you go to Serafel, and it's already all over town. Everyone's talking about it.
Read about it.
Pretty much. You got people passing around scrolls and whatnot, newspapers, if you will. Otherwise, a lot of people are just talking about it in general as they're just walking through Serafel. A lot of places are closed down for the day as well, so there's not a lot of shopping to be done.
So, what is the news? I'm gonna hey, hold on, give me that real fast.
So you take one of the copies of these newspapers, which is more so just a scroll, and as you kind of skim through it and read through it, it mentions that, and it shows pictures of Vadric with this sword over his dead, or not his dead body, but like as you kind of saw it, and
yeah,
the title says "Death of Zalor," just in big caps, good enough to grab people.
Damn. Wow, really?
And then it goes on to say that Zalor was killed publicly after the event in the Heart, after the volcanic Rexile attack, by Vadric, leader of, Zudrosia. A lot of it includes speculation about the start of the next war from this, considering he just assassinated. It wasn't even assassination, that was murder.
No, that was just broad daylight, brother.
That was broad daylight.
There was not very much attack in that.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Man, I wish this fucking deadbeat uncle, fucking Tara, would come back to take the kid. Holy shit!
It also mentions that the all travel to the heart has been completely closed off, and all travel to and from the heart has been closed off. So you can no longer get in or out of the heart right now.
So here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
Big question. What does it say about Bro? Does it just say, yeah, he just like putzed off? He just like
About who?
got him and putzed off. Vadric, is he currently occupying the heart?
Well, they don't have any solid stats or evidence about it, but they're assuming that Vadric is going to take the heart for himself, as many have already speculated that he would. However, there's no evidence suggesting this, as you cannot get in. However, the guards at the front of the heart are not Zalor's, they are Vadric's. So that gives speculation. As for the Adventurers Guild and the Explorers Guild, many were able to get out, but they had heavy casualties.
Damn. Yeah, Zavali seems like a good fucking pick. Isn't Zavali where the Adventurers Guild?
Zavali houses the Explorers Guild, and then if you go just across the way, there is the Adventurers Guild. That's on the very far left of the map. That
in
castle.
Terranston?
No.
Oh, you mean even harder? Oh, that one?
Yeah, that one.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is that? Wait, that's fine. That's actually a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah, if you were to
that's
go
part
to
of the same continent.
If you were to go to Zuvali, yeah, it's the same continent. If you were to go to Zuvali, you can just go all the way across.
Okay.
Over to there. Most places don't offer direct teleportation to the Adventurers Guild. You just go to Zuvali and then go from there.
Okay. Run back as fast as I can to the guild to share the news. I'm taking that copy. If they're fucking hey.
No, they're passing them out like they're passing them out like they're hot potatoes,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking gone, brother. I give me one of those and then just fucking reads it,
yeah.
bolts straight back to the guild. All right, guys, time to set up shop somewhere else. We're moving. They know our location. They know people that would know our location. Being held hostage, probably. Moving. Zavali, get lost in the crowd. I'm gonna put on my civvy wear. Disappear. We're gonna disappear into Zavali. Yeah, no, but I get to the guild. Run up the path. Push open both the doors. Alright, guys, it's time to fucking go. Zalor's dead. Is it good?
Oh. Okay,
I cannot stress it. I'm not really good with this stuff, but I cannot stress it enough. This is bad.
So you see Rorin behind the counter, and he kind of looks at you with almost like a knowing face, and he just shakes his head. And he turns around, and you see him start packing up a lot of the food and stuff.
Oh, you're coming too? Well, great.
Well, that's the plan, anyways. Where are we headed? You got a plan, or what?
Well, I'm not really the planner guy, but the immediate knee-jerk reaction would be, we're affiliated with Zalor. Zalor's dead. We have the kid that Vadric wants. You're not really a part of this, so I'm saying you yourself are technically fine. But if you're part of if you're in this shit and you want to be in it, I guess you could stick along. But the immediate knee-jerk would be, like I said, Zavali getting lost in the people. I'd have to talk to Milo about it. He's the shot caller around here. I'm just, But I don't see why anybody would do anything.
Or are we just getting out of Dodge?
Probably getting out of Dodge. We don't have time to relocate no guild. But I'm gonna have to talk to him about it. Obviously, if we just hide this place with alchemy a little bit, nobody will come looking. Like if it all just becomes one big hell all of a sudden, nobody's gonna question it, and then I guess You know what I'm saying? Then we can get out of Dodge and come right back, and it'll be as nothing changed. Nobody will fuck with anything. We take all our money, move, vanish within the people, lay low a minute, get information. Because any knee-jerk reaction would be bad right now.
Yeah, I
what I
see
think.
where you're coming
But-
from. I can imagine a lot of people are going to be getting out of Zudrosia here soon.
Yeah. And Vivaldi's already as overloaded as it can get, but I also want to. Obviously we're gonna have to speak and discuss this amongst the group and what we think, but I'll talk to Milo. We should probably reach out to the guilds that lost people, because they're probably gonna be one up in arms, but also they have people, they have soldiers, they have things, defenses to mount. They probably aren't gonna just take this lying down, and I'm going to share them the information that Zalor could not.
Well, if it's anything like the last war, then that means Anapareka is in on this too, which means even worse for us.
Yeah, no. But
However, normally
assume-
Aeonis abstained during the last war as well, even though it was here, and the R&D Guild is right to the north of us. So I'm not exactly sure how far this influence of his is going to reach in terms of favor in war.
No, yeah. I was thinking we get out of Dodge, share the news to the parties involved that lost people that are not siding with Vadric, and they're not going to take this lying down. Especially the Adventurers Guild, because they actually have great fighters there. And I'm going to see if I can end this war before it even begins. As you know, you're kind of a secondhand witness. Just, you know what? I think it's better you come with us anyway. I don't think that Milo cut you.
Well, I'm
witnessed
kind
most of the
of
things.
second guessing myself on that choice now. For the people that can't
What do you mean?
leave, they might need a place to stay for the night or longer. You know?
Okay. Hey, if you want to shack up here and keep the place tidy, you can stay here.
Keep it
just
running.
know that I just
I mean, who's gonna come?
know a lot.
I don't think Vadric is concerned about a single bartender.
I mean, yeah, but you might know something,
Well,
considering
barkeeps
you're part of
always
the
do.
guild that did things. Well, are you gonna squeal?
Over my dead body.
That's what I like to hear. I'm gonna hold you to that. But yeah, I gotta talk to the others like now. I immediately, I'm gonna walk up to the bar table, set the paper down to him, and then I'm gonna
He's
step out.
immediately start reading it.
I'm gonna step out and go to Rose's carriage, and like knock on the door.
What Rose's carriage?
What, Rose's carriage gone? All right, great. So she's a fucking spy. Immediate distrust and mistrust now going to form in fucking immediately in Akira's mind. Well, she dashed. That's not good. Milo's not gonna like that. This is not good. This is bad. Is this worse than my kidnapping? All going through Akira's mind. No Rose's carriage?
No Rose's carriage.
Split party moment. All right.
Split party
Well,
moment.
I hope that she has good methods of turntailing and running. She is kind of like hag maxing, so she should know a lot because she's old. She's hag maxing, so she knows something that I don't. She's more keen on this information, so it's just me, myself, and I solo ride until I die because I got me for life. Ooh, I don't need a hand to hold. You know, whatever. That's me now with myself. I don't really want to fucking have schizophrenia bait. Communication between me and Milo. The other parties are not, or the other people of which would have a say are not really here. Probably go up to the R&D guild, get a quick teleport. Bro's gonna maintain the bar. Immediately go to the, Explorers Guild, talk to their head honcho, try to talk to their head honcho. If I can't, obviously share some information, try to talk to their head honcho, then try to do the same thing with the Adventurer Guild, get them to rally and merge together so that we can have some sort of fighting force. And then I'm going to give them a plan, and yeah, that's going to be the plan, but obviously we have to play it out. But yeah. So Akira / Milo are going to usher everybody up to the D Guild to teleport us to Zavali, which should be a pretty easy. Actually, it shouldn't be pretty easy, but they just got here via that travel, and we do have money.
So it will cost you, but they can let you use the teleporter.
Okay, so the plan is to go to Zavali, and then I'm probably going to see what's happening with Zarek before I do that. Probably gonna run down and stop by Zarek's, grab my civvy clothing and any one of my other belongings that I had at his house, stuff it, switch my clothing out now into civilian clothing, storing everything obviously in my bag of holding that is infinite, as long as it's 5x5x5. Really sad that Zeller isn't a short king, or else I would have saved his ass, and I also could have saved him a second time, but I didn't roll good with my because I already used up my luck.
Hold on, I'm gonna test something out really quick on Roll20. Are you guys looking?
Okay, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I was also kind of, it kind of
Is
pulled
that-
my map
is
to the
that
pulse
movie-
on the heart.
It's pulling me places.
Stop!
Does it zoom in for you or no?
Yeah, it does.
No.
I don't know if it zooms. Let me zoom
Okay.
out.
I don't.
Do it again. Yeah, no zoom.
Okay,
Just centers
okay.
my
That's
screen.
interesting. That's good to know. That's good to know. I can be like, hey guys, look, jingle jingle,
Hey,
look at
Hey,
the
look!
map.
Hey, snap! Yeah, look over here. That is where you are
okay,
now.
so I'm actually going to stop us from continuing here.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh man!
Well, now we're a split party, and now it's just you, yourself, and I, and child.
Well, okay,
You
so
and- you
the
are
main
with
reason
child.
for me ending here is because I want to know what the other party members intend on doing at this juncture.
Yeah, because it is very important.
It's very important, yes.
Is the band getting back together or splitting up?
Yeah, because like for example, there's Caroline, which actually is Caroline. Where is Caroline, or what is Caroline doing? Because I know Roran is staying.
Guard.
Is she gonna stay and guard the guild?
She's gonna stay and guard the guild with Roran.
Okay.
What did Zarek choose to do?
What did Zarek choose to do?
What's Zarek choose?
He's at his place farming. And,
I know. I
and
said I went
living.
to go to his place. No,
Yeah.
I'm saying I go to his place and
so,
I get my civvies and I'm like, okay, so here's what's gonna happen, and we're gonna leave for a little while.
Yeah.
You can choose to come, but you're obviously not a part of this shit, so you don't have to be anywhere near it.
He said that he's gonna stick around after hearing that Roran's gonna be sticking around. He said he'll stay around this area.
He's
for
his
now.
buddy. He's his buddy.
Yeah.
Give him the uncle, whatever his name is from Enter the Spider-Verse. I hit him with the hey, but it's like, I appreciate your decision making. Stay safe, type deal. Riz, we're rizzing up Zarek now. New love interest, new B plot. Akira, Zarek. Let's go right now. No,
Oh,
we're not
yeah.
going to that. We're not going to
But
be
yeah,
digging
no,
at anybody.
Zarek did hear about the news and everything, but he's planning on staying there. For Roran.
Hey man,
and then...
he's just a humble farmer, brother. Nobody's gonna fuck
Yeah,
with him.
exactly.
The war's gonna happen, dude. Somebody's gonna come and say like, "Give me food, give me food, give me food," and they're like a soldier, and he's just like, "Shit, my bad." And then that's all that's gonna happen. Bro's not a spy. He's literally just a goddamn dude.
Yeah.
Well, we got war.
It's not declared, but yeah.
It's heavily
Yeah.
implied.
It's heavily
It's
implied.
like, imagine, like, what would happen if I rolled up to, the current conflicting nations with our nation and just said, "Yep, you know what? I think I'm about to commit a crime." That it's not gonna go good. Oh,
Yeah.
what? President, chancellor, dictator, whatever. Done, gone. Uh-oh. Sounds like World War III. That's what's happening.
You know, guys, maybe the war won't
World War
start. Maybe
time.
there won't be a war, guys. Maybe there won't be a war. and
Oh
it'll be
yeah, we're gonna
perfectly
just take it
fine.
lying down.
Yeah, maybe Zuzrose can just take control of the heart and it'll be okay.
But me and Akira and Milo, we're going to move and set up shop. Obviously, it really is fucked up that the shots calling and moving aren't with the kid, but I guess maybe one carriage in the middle of fucking nowhere is better than a group of people moving together. So that's not inherently terrible for a decision.
She does have a sigil, so you can communicate with her.
No, I can't.
What do you mean? I know
I don't have a sigil.
Akira doesn't have one, but some of the other party members do.
I thought the sigil was only to Zalor. Zalor fucking slimed. He got slimed, bro.
Zalor,
it was straight to Zalor, bro. He got slimed.
Yeah, but it's like a whole channel thing, so anyone who has one can hear it.
A walkie-talkie.
I don't have one.
Yeah,
God, turn to dust.
I know you don't have one, but some of the other party members do have one.
Do they? No, we had two between us.
No, you
Akira
were
had
given,
one,
you
and
were
then I
given
had
more than just one. You were given.
What the fuck? I'm getting gaslit here. I swear on my mom.
I could be wrong.
And my dad.
Either way,
no,
you
I
can,
thought we
you can
only
always
had two. If we have multiple,
you can always use the sending
if we have multiple,
scroll.
let's chill.
You can always use the sending scroll.
Yes. Well, and also if it reaches out to us specifically, I assume that it might work.
So I'll have to double check if you have one. You might not, but
no, I'm quite sure that we got two. One through Akira and one that Milo was holding on to when he got it.
I think you might be right.
And Akira's got fucking dustified, and the other one's currently on. Yeah, I got Sauron right there, dude. Lord of the Rings style. Got my hand cut off. Then they just took away the most specialist item.
Go on.
Man, I really wish that Zero was there to like shoot Vadric with the special gun.
Was he out of bullets? How many bullets does he have left?
No, shoot with the special gun, brother.
Oh wait, that takes bullets.
What the fuck?
That's not magic. Like a no. Hit. Oh, you mean like Zero taking your gun?
No, his special gun.
Oh, that's not a magical.
Chain people?
It's like it has magic on it, but it doesn't fire magic out of it.
So it's like, imagine if I attached Bola rocks on the side of my 45 ACP bullet when I shot you in the rib cage.
Precisely. Well,
I'm also tying you up.
The chains and whatnot are magical and whatnot, but not the actual gun shots, if that makes sense.
Bro, he is a broke boy. Imagine not having guns as a gunslinger. That is crazy work.
He was an orphan.
We're cooked. Fair. We're fucking cooked.
How many bullets
Nobody
does he
taught
have?
him.
I need to know.
I don't know, bro. You have to go look it up.
I think he on his sheet it says 5, but I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know if he
the bunny folk being over there, like the bunny folk can make their own choice because they're one solidified dude, and Zero is either going to come with, they're all going to come with us. But the point is, we're going to get lost. Hopefully, try to establish a resistance.
Yeah, that is the plan. That is the plan. Zavali's probably going to be a great help within all of that, because they're still taking refugees and stuff from.
Well, also all these refugees are scorned by a war, and a war is about to start. And if they get pissed, I can rally them. So, under the guise of the Adventurers Guild, if I can become a borderline charismatic dictator, like a certain angry mustache model, I can get everybody in Zuvali to do a suicide charge on the heart. Yes, good idea. Very good. It's like using the suicide grunts on Halo Wars.
But that's gonna be it for today. It's a little early, but I would like the others to be here, like I said. So
yeah,
kind of necessary to continue.
I need more time to think about it anyway.
That's true. You guys can process and maybe put some plans together.
Oh yeah, there's a big plot relevance thing happening, by the way, today. That's important.
Oh, yeah.
What? Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Or rather, oh yeah, it's all falling apart.
But anyways, chat, that's been all for today. I hope you guys did enjoy. I will see you guys next week for some more D&D, but otherwise, we got some hustling tomorrow. Remember the time change. It is now 2:30 CST for the Yummy stream. But otherwise, that's all for us today. Hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you're at. And I will see you when I see you, chat.